Hello everyone, Meads here, and I do apologize of dark lighting. I'm not using my lamp. For some reason the camera is trying to adjust of the different lighting, so it's kind of annoying. So I just decided to just do it without it, just using my room light, just not too bright. Anyways, I'm doing a video response to Ed of his channel, Double O Gundam Reviews, Friday poll, on your thoughts on your painted kits, as well as previous one, how you build your Gunpla. So why don't we start with how you built your Gunpla. So you can see there, I typically do out of the box build, and I typically din up all the parts from the tray since there are only a few parts, and you won't get confused, and it's just easier build wise since all the pieces are ready already. You don't have to din up every time you have to take off one from the runner. So I typically din up all the parts and put in one, I guess, the other half of the box, and din up all of them. Then from there I just follow the instructions, but sometimes they're self-explanatory just by looking at the piece. So I sometimes I don't need the instruction, but just sometimes I do double check. So build them, then finishing with that one. At times I did panel line my kits, but I stopped doing that just because I ended up painting the kit and have to go back and panel line them. So I stopped panel lining my kits after building them right off the box. And after that, there's 3 ways I painted my kits. The first one is quite aware of my ST Alex here. I just added very little details to it, just like painting the arms, the beam saber, thrusters, and adding panel lines. That's it. I still retain the the color scheme of this, the blue, the white. Well, I did paint that one there to match the whole thing, but that's very minimal. Otherwise, I will go to the extent of actually copying the box art, which I did on this too, because the feet on this one is all in gray, so we gotta paint all this red, white, and yellow and green. And say for other kits like that one there, I have to paint all the red over there. Yep. So that's another way of painting. And the third one is completely repainting the whole thing, like what I've done with my Tenshio Shibai Sazabi right here. And pretty much before I get there, I pretty much sand the pieces. Well, actually, that's one thing I forgot to mention. I do sand my pieces so the paint will stick better. And paint the whole kit like this, all in black, then dry brush paint on it like this one. And I did a couple of videos of that a little bit back. I did some on the Tenshio Shibai Sazabi, and the other one was on the camphor. So go check those out. And otherwise, yeah, I think that's it. 2 ways I paint my kits. And let's see, clear coat. There we go. Typically I clear coat. Actually, more recently I've tried to have a habit of clear coating to protect the paints. This one is not clear coated, and some of the paints doesn't show up quite nicely, and actually I need to redo some of it. So I should have clear coated that one, because I think that one took me quite some time to paint. So I'll have to go back and clear coat that. And I typically like to use semi-gloss, so just a little bit in between of shiny and dull. I like that in between, so I can use it either way. Yeah, so otherwise paints I'm using, so there's folk art, deco art, Delta ceramic coat, and apple barrel. As you can see, those 4 brands are for ceramics, but I still like to use them. I've used it in my previous hobby and it's working for me. Although the paint does chip off quite easily, but there's trade-offs. But in return, I don't have to wait for so long, or it's not as toxic as other paints. And yep, I think that's about it for the Gundam poll. Unless I've forgotten something. But yeah, again, thank you very much, Ed, for asking these questions, and I hope to see more of them. Yep. And I think your next video, as you mentioned, is going to be about your celebration. So I'll try to make a video for that one as well. Though I'm not sure when I'll have it up. But yeah, again, congratulations. So until then, this is Meads. Thank you for watching.